Are you feeling a little bit backed up? Maybe you're experiencing some cramping, bloating, or just an overall sense of discomfort. Well, fear not. Today we'll talk about how to relieve constipation and get your system back on track. First things first, let's define what constipation actually is. Essentially, it's when your bowel movements become difficult to pass or happens less frequently. And trust me, we've all been there before. It can be a real pain down there. So what can you do to get things moving again? If you're experiencing constipation, a few quick treatments can help induce a bowel movement in just a few hours. So let's get started on relieving that constipation. 1. Drink more water. You might be dealing with serious constipation if you're not staying hydrated. And let's be real, no one wants to deal with that discomfort. So how can you prevent constipation from becoming a regular issue? Simple. Drink enough water and stay hydrated. It might sound like a no-brainer, but trust me, it's super important. So let's say you're already constipated. What can you do to get things moving again? Here's a tip. Sipping on some carbonated or sparkling water. Not only does it taste delicious, but it can also help you rehydrate and relieve your constipation. Contrary to popular belief, sparkling water may be more helpful than plain tap water for preventing constipation. And this is true for people with indigestion or chronic idiopathic constipation. But don't go reaching for that sugary soda. Not only can it have harmful health effects, but it may actually make your constipation worse. So stick to the sparkling water and keep that water intake high. 2. Increased fiber intake or fiber supplements may help. One of the most popular treatments doctors recommend is increasing your fiber intake. Fiber helps increase the size and consistency of your bowel movements, making them easier to pass and move through your digestive system more quickly. According to a 2016 review, supplementing with fiber helps 77% of people with chronic constipation. However, some studies have found that increasing fiber intake can make the problem worse in some cases, so it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Insoluble fiber and soluble fiber are the two types. The soluble fiber in foods like wheat bran and vegetables adds bulk to your stool. It helps move through your intestines more easily. The soluble fiber in foods like oat bran, nuts, and seeds absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance that softens your stool and makes it easier to pass. Supplementing with fiber can help you go to the toilet more frequently if you don't get enough of it in your diet. However, not all fiber supplements are created equal. Non-fermentable soluble fibers like psyllium are the best choice for treating constipation. Studies have shown that psyllium is 3.4 times more effective than insoluble wheat bran for constipation. On the other hand, some fermentable soluble fibers can be ineffective as they're fermented by bacteria in the gut and lose their water-holding capacity. Aiming for a mix of both fiber types in your diet is essential to prevent constipation. Women should aim for 25 grams of fiber daily, while men should aim for 38 grams daily. So next time you're feeling blocked up, consider adding fiber-rich foods or supplements to your diet to get things moving again. 3. Get some exercise. It turns out that being a couch potato can actually increase your risk of getting constipated. That's why some healthcare experts suggest getting up and moving around more to help get your bowels moving. But while some studies have found that exercise can be helpful for constipation, not all of them agree. So we need more research to be sure. However, there is good news. Even if exercise doesn't always increase the frequency of bathroom trips, it can still make a big difference in how you feel. Studies have found that exercise can reduce some unpleasant symptoms of constipation and even improve your quality of life scores. So it's definitely worth a try. For those with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, moderate exercise like brisk walking can help improve your digestive symptoms and quality of life scores. Just be careful with vigorous exercise like jogging, as it may worsen things for some people. Walking, swimming, bicycling, or practicing moderate yoga are good options if you feel a little backed up. Who knows, it might be just what you need to get things moving. 4. Drink coffee. While caffeinated drinks and alcohol can leave you feeling dehydrated, some evidence suggests that a cup of coffee or tea may get things moving. Some people find that drinking coffee can increase their urge to go to the toilet, thanks to its ability to stimulate the muscles in the digestive system. In fact, a study from way back in 1998 found that caffeinated coffee can stimulate the gut in the same way a meal can, which is pretty cool. In that study, the effect was 60% stronger than drinking water and 23% stronger than drinking decaf coffee. Now, coffee may also contain small amounts of soluble fibers that help prevent constipation by improving the balance of gut bacteria. However, it's worth noting that the bowel-stimulating qualities of caffeine may be stronger in people with IBS. Drinking coffee could worsen digestive symptoms. If that's you, removing caffeine from your diet might be worth trying to see if it helps. But don't let that discourage you from enjoying your morning coffee or tea if it doesn't cause problems. Just be sure to stay hydrated and listen to your body. Maybe you'll find that little bit of caffeine is just what you need to start your day on the right foot. 5. Over-the-counter or prescription laxatives. You may have heard that laxatives can help relieve and prevent constipation, and that's true. But not all laxatives are created equal, and some can be dangerous if used too long. So it's essential to know your options and to use them wisely. There are 4 main types of laxatives: bulking agents, stool softeners, stimulant laxatives, and osmotic laxatives. Each works differently, and the effectiveness can vary from person to person. The gentlest option is usually bulking agents, fiber-based laxatives that add water to your stool. You may have heard of Metamucil or Citracel, examples of bulking agents. However, reading the label carefully and following the directions is essential. Overuse of any laxative can lead to dependency and decreased bowel function. Plus, some laxatives can interfere with your body's absorption of certain medications and nutrients, and some can even cause an electrolyte imbalance, leading to serious health issues. That's why it's best to talk to your doctor before starting any laxative regimen. They can help you choose the right type of dosage for your needs. And remember, just because a product combines different types of laxatives doesn't necessarily mean it's more effective. In fact, it may be more likely to cause side effects. So always read the label and use it with caution. 6. Get in a squat position. Have you ever heard of using a footstool in the bathroom? Well, if you haven't, you're in for a treat. Using a small stool to prop up your feet while pooping can help you pass stool without straining. It's all about adjusting the body's position, hence you're in a more squatting position than a seated one. This can be especially helpful if you're dealing with constipation. You might be wondering, why does squatting make pooping easier? When you squat, you're relaxing a muscle and opening the gut, making it easier for things to move out. It's like giving your intestines a clear path to the exit. You can try assuming a squat position with your knees bent and your torso slightly leaned forward. If that feels uncomfortable or awkward, no worries. You can also sit down and rest your feet on a small step stool so your knees are above your hips. There are also specially designed toilet stools available that can readjust the position of your body in the bathroom, which can be an effective tool to help with constipation. 7. Eat probiotic foods or probiotic supplements. Did you know that some live, beneficial bacteria called probiotics may help prevent chronic constipation? That's right. These bacteria, like bifidobacteria and lactobacillus, are naturally present in our gut and can be increased by eating probiotic foods. Sometimes people with chronic constipation have an imbalance of bacteria in their gut, which can be improved by consuming more probiotic foods. According to a 2019 review, taking probiotics for just 2 weeks can increase stool frequency and consistency, making it easier to pass stools. Probiotics may also help with constipation by producing short-chain fatty acids, which can improve gut movements. If you don't want to rely solely on probiotic-rich foods, you can also try taking probiotic supplements, which are available online. Remember that it may take about 4 weeks to feel the benefits. Some examples of probiotic-rich foods include yogurt, sauerkraut, and kimchi. So next time you feel backed up, consider incorporating some probiotics into your diet and see if it helps. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, relieving constipation is all about finding what works for you. Whether increasing your fiber intake or using medication and other treatments, give yourself enough time to sit on the toilet and listen to your body. Don't ignore the problem. Untreated constipation can lead to more severe issues. So take care of your gut health and don't fear seeking medical advice if needed. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to stay healthy and happy.